So this is for the authentic Christians out there. We all know that the rapture's around the corner. It's like speeding there. But I wanted to tell everyone to, that wants to go in the rapture with Jesus Christ. Make your relationship with Him in such a way where you're an increment part of the rapture. Make your relationship with Him in such a way where you play a role in that rapture, so much so that you're destined to be part of it. When you talk about a wedding banquet, when you talk about an event like that, position yourself in a role where it needs you to be part of it, because you have positioned yourself in the responsibility role to take care of certain things that make you an asset to having you around, make you a person VIP, make you a person that you need to be part of this. Where God is doing a head count, let's say, not that He would do this, but I'm making an example, an illustration, where He would be, wait, and then He says, wait, and then He calls your name. Calls your name. Where is so and so? Oh, wait, and He looks for you. He's like, oh, there she is. Oh, there he is. And then you're snatched up with everyone else. Make yourself in such a way where your relationship with God is like you're part of this thing in more ways than just thought, and more ways than just deed, in such a way where it's passion driving you, and love, and destiny, and relationship, where you're part of God's government in heaven, where you're seated in heavenly places on purpose, and you play an increment role in that. I hope I did this video justice in trying to illustrate that. Can I put it to you like this? I have a cat in my house that was a cat that I rescued about 2 months ago. But when I say I rescued it, I mean that in a roundabout way. And let me tell you what happened there. I'm working, just like I'm working right now. I was working then. And then there was this little, I want to say about 6-month cat. It was very young. And it's following me everywhere I go. Okay? I want you to take this as Jesus. Take this in the walk as Jesus, right? It's a story to illustrate what happened with the cat, but it's tied into Jesus and the rapture and all that. So this cat, when I go to do my job, it greets me by meowing. And it follows me everywhere I go, so it definitely has my attention. I go to the left, I go to the right. It's showing me affection by rubbing itself, on my leg, kind of thing. Like, okay, you have my attention. Okay, so then what do? I take compassion on the cat, and I say, you know what? Let me get you a bowl of water. Let me look for some food. So I started looking for a container to pour water in, but the cat wanted more than just water. So then it starts to purr at me and follow me everywhere and jump on me. Even it just jumped on me from the floor all the way to almost my chest. That really captured my attention, let me tell you. When the cat jumped almost into my arms, it was showing me take me with you. It was insistent. Okay, this is how we have to be with God. He likes that. He likes when people know what they want and they go after it. And so I do. I open my truck door. I'm about to get in. I feel kind of bad about the cat because I don't know what to do with the cat. I've never had a cat before in my life. So I call my wife. My wife used to be a vet. I'm saying, hey, there's this cat, and the cat was all black. So I'm I'm like, I don't like the whole black cat thing, you know, I wish you were white or this or that, but I'm not going to be superstitious. That's irrelevant, right? So then I open up the truck door because I'm talking to my wife and I'm saying, oh man, I think the cat's hungry and this and that. And the cat jumps into the truck. So another sign that I'm like, wow, this cat, man, he's jumping on my chest, he's purring, he's meowing, he's following me everywhere. Now he jumps in my truck. Okay, all right. I'm taking you with me. I'm gonna go get you some food. Take it to the gas station, buy a can of tuna, feed it to the cat. Wasn't thinking. I wasn't unaware of what I was gonna do with the cat to this point. But the cat was like in the truck as I'm driving, all over me, like on my chest, and just purring and all this stuff. And I was just like, you know what, this cat's pretty cool, you know. Start petting it, you know, and this and that. So before I knew it, I adopt the cat. I bring the cat home. My kids fall in love with the cat. My wife loves the cat. I caught feelings for the cat and this and that. And the cat's part of the family now, going on a few months, and it was a very good decision. The cat is really awesome, right? But had the cat just been far off in the distance, kind of like I noticed the cat, but you know, but the cat, you know, stays away from me, kind of thing, I wouldn't have brought that cat home with me, right? Same thing with the rapture. I believe that it applies. I believe that the type of attitude we need to have with God is the type of attitude where we make ourselves His, and we're insistent, that we're persuasive in our attempt to say, you know, I'll drop this whole world for you. I don't care for this world. I care for you. I care for what you care for. I you know, and it's that is the equivalent of what the cat was doing for me. And then when the rapture comes, there's this thing in your heart that says, I know that I know that I know I'm part of this thing. I'm part of this rapture thing because of how much I love Him and how much he has come into my life, because I've gone for Him. Look, there's this guy, girl, and this is what I do. I bless people. Hola. Toma. Bendiciones.
Bueno, muchas gracias, muchachos. Dios te bendiga.
Igual para ti. So yeah, you see these people, you know, they're trying to make a living. They're trying to, they're working hard. And she's out here in the sun, and I thought it was a guy, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't usually capture those types of things on video, but yeah, I do that all the time. But back to the story that I was talking about with the cat. You know, we gotta have this type of honest commitment to the Lord, where it's like, I honor you, I vow to you, I'm yours, I dedicated to you, devoted to you, and it shows with actions, right? It's not that you're working for salvation, but because you're saved, and because you honor the Lord and you're His possession, that these actions are poured out of you from that place of belonging to Him. So there you go. That's all I wanted to say, and I hope that I made the video justice in a way that people can understand that you play a role in positioning yourself to getting closer to God, so that He knows you experientially. He knows you more than just His creation, because God knows His creation as a whole. He created the ant, He created everything, but He wants to know you personally. And the only way He could do that is, like He says in the Bible, I'll knock on your door and I'll ask to have supper with you, and it's up to you whether you let me in or not. For see, that's a form of an invitation, of welcoming. That's what I'm talking about, having a relationship with the Lord. It's beautiful. It's awesome. The more you open up yourself to God on the inside, and there's always layers to going deeper with God. There's always doors that are closed that you can open up that lead you to a bigger revelation of God. Okay, you never make it. You never get to the point where you're like, well, I know it all, been through it all, seen it all, have it all. You never reach that place, because even Apostle Paul in the Bible said towards the end of his life, he's like, and I still haven't attained it, but nevertheless I press on. I fought the good fight of faith, you know. But he claimed that he's like, you know what, I don't know it all, I haven't experienced it all, but he had visions of heaven that he said that he couldn't even explain what he saw, because it was so majestic and beautiful that he's like, I'm not even gonna attempt to try to tell you what I saw. You know what I mean? So it's like he had all of these epic experiences, and in the very end he just still came to the conclusion that he's like, you know what, I still haven't even grasped onto everything. You know, there's still more. So hopefully this video blesses you, and it gives you a roadmap as to what you need to do to appropriate yourself with the Lord. And if you need to repent, you repent, right? But the whole point here is for you to get on the journey, get on the road, and start following the Lord on his narrow road, to give up and sacrifice idols on the altar. An idol is anything that comes before God, anything that you care for more than God. An idol is anything that you give your time to, your energy to, like you give yourself to more than God. And so these things are everywhere. They come in different shapes and sizes, and I just believe that this is the type of tests that really dictate who's who and what's what, when people give up the stuff of this world to attain the high calling of Jesus Christ. God bless you guys.